going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Standard American Outdoors YouTube channel. Today's episode is gonna be long overdue. I've wanted to check these spark plugs for a while, and I think they'd be pretty interesting and to tell me how the motor's running and all that good stuff. But before we do that, go down in the description below. I have a link there where you guys can actually support my work. I have a bunch of t-shirts, and it would greatly help my channel and all the work I do trying to help clowns like these guys. They're real good dudes, getting them out to the outdoors, wheeling with the old muley here. But if you like, I would greatly appreciate it. Go down in the description below, check out the store, check out the t-shirts and stuff like that. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, now let's get into the video. Roll that succulent intro. Alright, so in today's episode, we are going to change the spark plugs on hashtag the red sled. They've been a little overdue, and I noticed pretty much the spark plugs getting, I would think, corroded and probably burnt because I'm running too much boost, not enough fuel. Air fuels, even though they are decent, they're probably showing a little bit of heat and stuff like that. And I know in the last video I said they were K16 RUs. That is wrong. The K16 RUs are the denso ones for the 3VZE. The ones that are actually supposed to be are the W16 EXRUs, and they are denso as well. So let's get into the video. Let's quit chit-chatting, and we're going to change these spark plugs and see what we got. Still good. Now I predict that they're going to be a little red and a little white. Maybe even the electrodes burn out a little bit. Maybe even them opened up. We'll see. Yep. Little red, little white. Now this is from excessive heat, and actually I think they opened up. Let's give it a check. Now they're supposed to be 30.032, I believe. We're actually going to be gapping, they call them gapping the plugs. Instead of 32 thousandths, we're gonna go down to 20. Let's do 29 because it still is a daily driver, and I still want. The problem when you gap the plugs, it idles a little rougher. So what did I say? 29. This is 29 thousandths. Now we'll gap the new ones to 29, and be careful you don't break off your electrode. I've seen it done even with these non-iridiums, even though they are pretty durable for a spark plug. It happens. So the reason I'm gapping them a little shorter is with the higher cylinder pressures, bigger gap, the spark plug struggles with the higher cylinder pressures, and sometimes it misses a spark. It's not as efficient. And always do this by hand. Don't use any power tools or anything like that. Get it started, get it threaded by hand, and then you go with your socket. You tighten her up. Get it right past that crush washer. Give it one final snug. Get your socket back out. That's important. So what I'm actually gonna do, because I do have stock injectors in here, I'm actually gonna turn down the boost. It's between 8 and 9 right now. I'm gonna turn it down between 7 and 8, just until I get bigger injectors. So these are 200 cc's injectors, factory ones. And I think I have a set of 7M GE injectors. So I think I'm gonna clean those and pop those in. Because I believe those are 320s or 340s. And they're not quite as big as I want. I want at least 550s. This was not quite as hot, still white, which I believe is pre-detonation. And the red is just overheating. Still not bad though. These have about 15,000 miles. And like I said before, I'm gapping these to 29 thousandths instead of the factory 32. I've read somewhere that you want to go down 5 thousandths for every 10 pounds of boost or something like that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure some of you will. The first initial click is always satisfying. So I'll be fixing my manifold later on in one of the next videos. So I'm going to be taking out my downpipe, taking off the turbo, putting everything aside, so I can kind of show you guys how I made that manifold, and I did make that. So watch out for that one. All right, now I'm gonna let it warm up, clean up here, and we'll go for a drive, all right? Not bad. It's definitely more lively. Did I mention it's 3:30 p.m.? Everybody's out. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more solid. Yeah, you hear that exhaust leak? Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. And that's actually a lot of boost leaking. It sounds like it's coming from 2 runners. So technically, I mean, maybe I have 3 runners that are actively pressurizing that turbo. FedEx guy wants a little bit of the little Toyota. Gosh, I can't wait till I get that cam, rods, pistons, valve springs, head studs. Thinking about buying a new head and giving that one the old porting. Open the ports up a little bit. Not bad, huh? I know I told you I'd turn down the boost, but can't help it. Can't help myself. I will once I get back. And in my last video, I know I told you guys it was 8 degrees. but it's 8 degrees before top dead center, B TDC. And I was getting a little bit of detonation up top, so I upped it to 4 B TDC before top dead center. So I just wanted to correct myself. I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll let you know. But when I'm not, I'll let you know. Let's do a 1-2 shift. Speed tables. God, second gear just rips. I felt it lean out there a little bit, and then I felt it get back in. I don't know if it's pulling timing or what. But anyway, it's dinner time. I'm gonna go get me some dinner. Appreciate you watching. If you want to help me out and support me in my work to get other people outside into these old Toyotas, these things are just plain fun. They're cheap and they're awesome little trucks, and they can take a beating. But I appreciate it. Go down in the description below. Check out those t-shirts. Pick a few up for your friends and family. All right. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.